Hi, Davi here, and today we have a new episode in the art review series, and today we'll be checking out the work of Hoshi, or Hoshi Oho, here on X or Twitter. So they have quite a bit of work here on their media tab, and you can tell they primarily focus on like line art, and the way they color, it's mostly just flats, I think. Let me just zoom in here. And it reminds me, like the vibe of it reminds me of another artist named, right now, top of my head, Xutunzi. Like they have a style, because they have multiple styles, but one of their styles are kind of like this, where it's heavy on the line work, but the way they color is kind of like this, just flats. But I think it has like the same level of or vibe of angularity. This sort of, it's not exactly like super sharp, but it's like blocky. It has like a blocky sort of look. I'm not sure how to describe it, but it has like small, to me I see like small squares, small rectangles, small sharp, maybe not sharp, but small angular angles. This is what happens when you don't have enough words to describe something. But let me just see some more stuff here. Like what the, wait, my bad. I want to see that one too. This one, does it have like, oh, it does have a bit of an RGB shift effect. My bad, I think. And also it has some noise texture added in the end as well. Interesting. If you look at the line art, there are gaps in between it. Like it's not fully closed in. It gives it a bit of that sketchy, maybe not sketchy, but just it's a different kind of line art, you know? Like it pops in, pops out. Interesting. For this guy, they do color some parts. I mean, look at how cyan this is. This one's a bit more purple. This one's purple again. In the end, they also have that RGB shift effect again with the, or alongside the noise texture. The colors, mostly flats. Like I don't even see shadows in their work. They got some interior lines as well, but they often color it. For example, if you look at the folds here, yeah, they kind of, even the lines alongside the skin tone, it's kind of brown or red or maroon, something. Interesting. But I do like how you can feel the shapes. Like if it took away the line art and just like the actual colors or the local base colors, it's gonna look correct. Well, meaning you don't even need the line art at this point, but wait, I feel like I have a point, but it's not clicking for me. Like, right now I'm looking at the hands, right? The way it's simplified to just like super basic shapes. I mean, you can tell for the anatomy and everything. It's obviously like anime, right? So there's going to be a lot of like stylization, which means there's often going to be a bit more simplification. Meaning you're trying to not make it too realistic, and I think you sort of you will lose points when you try to make it too accurate. Especially if you already have like a style for the face that's kind of stylized, say anime. If you make the body, I mean, I've seen it done before where it's a bit more realistic, but it's tricky. But for this type of approach, it just feels a lot more consistent. Again, RGB shift effect, nice texture. Look at the openings in the line art, and if you look at the lines, it doesn't have like a fine point. It's all like, it's like a solid circle brush, no pen pressure at all. I'm guessing perhaps there's like a slight bit of stabilization. It kind of looks like that. Nice body. What the hell is this? Some kind of a energy drink? Hyperzone? Who knows? Look at that. Very sort of cyberpunk-ish. Not just the actual like drawing style, like it's futuristic, but the fashion that's involved, or the clothing. It has like a slight futuristic look. You know, there's an anime, a recent one, the new Gundam anime. I forgot the Gajuks. It has a weird name, GQXUX something. The vibe of that show, I can feel it with these pieces over here. I like the way the shoes were drawn too. I mean, you could simplify the shoes, but I feel like it would look a bit empty if it did not add this amount of detail. Even though you don't totally focus on the shoes, I think something's gonna look off if you don't have enough detail in them. Yeah. Nice bag. Very interesting. Oh, if you look at the highlights for the hair, there's a bit of a border effect on the outside. It's like a slight violet or purple. Very interesting. And for most of their backgrounds, it's just plain. And if there is something, it's gonna be like one color like this, or it's just a blue, a sky blue. Wait, I want to see was it this one? The pink one. Yeah, right? Look at that. You don't see a lot of like curving, organic lines. I do see a lot straighter, like more straight lines. I think that's what I meant earlier. I did say like small squares or like rectangles, something. It's a lot more blocky looking. I mean, you have like a curve in this area, but look at how it's not that strong. It's not very gestural, I would say. It's a bit more on the straighter, more angular side. I think, yeah, even without the colors, that drawing would just seem solid. Well, I'm guessing they have like a base rough drawing beforehand, before they add the actual line. Well, I think this is from the Gundam anime. So maybe I am correct. Right? She's the blue-haired one. Yeah, I wasn't able, like, I've watched a lot of animes that I haven't finished yet. But I think the Gundam one, this one is one of the, I'm guessing I think it's her. I stopped in the episode where she found out she could pilot the Gundam. Right? She had to she had to wear a mask or a helmet to hide her identity, but she found out that, oh shit, she can actually fly the freaking thing. Yeah, this redhead chick, is it the same one as this? Maybe? Wait, we did see this stop in the previous video. Lemuel something. The previous art review episode. But this sort of kind of dressing where it's like a jacket or a top. It has like sleeves. It's a bit like loose, meaning you have like a space inside. But it sort of stops at the top. I mean, this one's a bit more extreme, where it's like, I like the look of it. Obviously, you know who I am. But the function of it, because at least for some bits of wear or clothing, you can sort of make the excuse, oh, it's like a functional thing. But you know, yes, it protects your arms. You have like the sleeves, right? But for something like this, is it fashionable? Yes, but functionally speaking, like, is it supposed to protect? I don't know. You know what? I'm not gonna complain too much. I'm just gonna see it as it is. Oh, it's kind of like an iPhone. It has like 3 cameras. By the way, I just got the old iPhone of my sister, and I'm not sure why it has like, are they cameras, like 3 cameras, or is that like it It's so weird. Do you need that much? I don't know. But anyway, nice shoes. It's very Gundam-esque for some reason. Visible. Might be the same girl. Oh, I do see some halftones in this like shadow. I'm not sure if it's like if it's for the shadow or maybe it's like a pattern for the actual clothing. Who knows? Oh, I do like this sort of sleeve thing where there's a hole for your thumb, because number one, it helps the sleeve from not rolling up towards your like upper arm, and it serves a bit of a, like, you have some protection for the for your actual hand, like just between your fingers and your, like, starting from your knuckles all the way to your wrist, like you have some kind of protection, because you know, having your sleeves just stop at your wrist, I don't know, it kind of feels, I feel empty. I don't like jackets or sweaters where it stops exactly in that spot, because what if I want to feel cozy? You know, I want to make sure I can hide my hands, right? Oh, she's kind of blushing here, and even the way the blush is kind of drawn out, it's just as thick, I would say, as the outer lines a little bit, or it's very close. Even that doesn't have pen pressure. Everything is just bold, unpressured lines. Oh, I think we saw this already. Did we? I think so. I like the hair. The shoes are very interesting. And I like how it's like it all fits. Like the fashion and everything. But you kind of have to do when you're doing like character art. You can't really skip these kinds of things. After this, we're gonna check out the 2 time lapses available. This one's more of a demon girl, and in this case, you're seeing sort of the bottom side of the shoe. Sometimes I feel like it's a waste when you have like this amount of design, because how often do you see the bottom of a shoe? And it's often going to be dirty anyway, but at the same time, if you make it empty, it's gonna suck. I used to not care about, I mean, even right now, I don't really care much about shoes. I mean, I just wear like worn out slippers at home, and I use the same Skechers I have. I've had that for like years now. But I do see why people can get into it, because it's kind of cool looking. Anyway, and it looks kind of comfy. Like, it feels like it has quite a bit of cushion. Oh, she's kind of wearing what Momo is wearing, or was wearing, or is wearing in the Dandadan anime. I think her name is Momo, the one with the brown red hair, or with the pink sweater. Right, she has like socks that are all the way, or, you know, just below her knees. Alright. Oh, same thing for the hands. The holes for the, oh, not just for the thumb, but for the fingers. And it's like a sleeve thing. It like stops. It's like a sock, like a long sock, but it's for your like hands. I mean, I get it for like the legs, but for the arms, I mean, it looks cool, but I've never used one. Armpit. I'm sorry, I like the bag. The shoes, the bag. Looks really cool. She kind of reminds me of one of the characters from the Rimuru anime, the slime something. Oh, kawaii. Oh no, we have some nice feet. Thankfully, to end things off. Again, we'll be checking out the time-lapse videos, but right now. Illustration by Hoshi, 24 SSS new YPE XIP production. So she's kind of like a mecha I'm gonna Android, robot. It kind of reminds me a little bit of, oh my god, I'm forgetting the anime. It's a anime girl. She has white hair. She has horns, red horns. She's like a Darling in the Franxx. For some reason, I mean, she's not like an android, but was it the feet that triggered me? Maybe. Or maybe the poster kind of look. Oh, well, they do ride mechas in the show. So maybe that kind of, the mecha plus the feet, maybe that combination reminded me of Darling in the Franxx. For those of you who've seen the show, there's like a scene there where she's playing with, I forgot the main guy's name, but they were sort of in the bathroom or the bathhouse or something, or a gym, I forgot. And then she was able to grab his towel with her foot. I believe there's even a gif or a gif of it somewhere. Anyway. Because I can remember when I saw that scene, I don't think I had a fully fleshed out understanding of what a foot fetish was. But I remember seeing that scene and I was like, oh shit, why does this appeal to me so much? Is it her athletic ability? I mean, yeah, she's kind of gymnastic or she's just very agile. That could be a thing, but I think it's the feet. She has nice feet. Nice feet. Again, noise texture plus RGB shift effect. Look at that. The open gaps in the line art. No pen pressure. Flat. Oh, this one does have, I think, a little bit of shadow. And they made like this highlight thing for the shoulder. Very kawaii. And yeah. So let me check out the two time-lapse videos here. I'm going to check this one out first. Okay, we have like a basic outline or sketch. Even their sketch is so like perfect or just cool. Okay, so line art. This whole thing takes a while, and again you can tell no pen pressure. So they do their best to, you know, make it clean, fix it up. Sometimes they'll redo things. Okay, they add a bit of like a soft gradient with a soft brush after the flats, and then they'll reduce the lighting of some of those lines. Right, they'll change the color of those lines after they've added like the base colors and then some soft brushes maybe to add some like gradients, and then they'll change some parts of the line art. Let me see this one as well. Okay, they had like an outline in the beginning, but even that is like super, even that has like gaps in it. Anyway, so line art, lots of like straight lines. You got some openings. Then they fixed that line art up to make it more, not as scattered looking, right? Some adjustments, perhaps with liquify, flats, then some soft gradients, and then the changing of the line colors in some parts. Okay, not bad. So I'm gonna link this page in the description below, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, even their profile picture is like shoes. I guess they have a thing for, oh, those are nice looking shoes. Maybe that's why their shoes, whenever they draw them, it's like super cool. Or at the very least, like actually looks like reference. Anyway, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, they have an Instagram. Yeah, bye.